attend a university or college, that's kind of that next step after high school, and you've pretty much put your stake in the ground of what it is you're going to do.
I would tell women to run toward engineering. It's an unbelievable field. Your opportunities are limitless, and you're never really locked into doing any one thing. You can run the gamut from design all the way to manufacturing and everything in the middle.
If you have the aptitude for math and science, I really would encourage you to go into engineering.
My parents can't change the battery in their own car. I did it for them. I did not grow up in an engineering, mechanical kind of family. And then there's me. I went after it, I ran with it, I didn't run away from it, and that's really what allowed me to get where I am.
My father is always talking about the mechanical things and how to be engineering, so I got very inspired and think it's cool, think it's awesome.
I think when you see any kind of interest, and in this case, if it is a young female that is interested in taking something apart, wanting to know how it works, that just should be encouraged. And if they're good in math and they're good in science and they have that aptitude and the interest, encourage that activity. My mom really planted the seed for me to relate to an automobile. I had to learn to take care of the family car before I could drive it, and I had to check the oil, and I had to check the water in the radiator, so it got me interested in a mechanical thing. I obviously learned also that I like to drive fast, and I ended up finding out the legal safe place to do that was on a racetrack.
I like what I'm doing in school very much. Going to engineering school, that is true, is have some challenges, but it's not that hard as you think.
I never had any exposure to automotive, and that's the reason why I joined EcoCAR, and I have to admit, I have fell in love with it.
Ultimately, I want to see more women in the automotive industry because we need more women in the automotive industry. The EcoCAR program, we have a panel of judges who are expert women engineers in the automotive industry from General Motors, the Department of Energy, the National Science Foundation. We give a $1,000 scholarship to the team that has the top woman engineer.
I'm here as a judge for EcoCAR, and I'm here to give back. I would love to inspire as many women as I possibly can to come do what I've been doing for 27 years.
My senior year of college and undergraduate, a professor introduced me to the EcoCAR 2 project, and to me this is a great opportunity to go into a wonderful industry and possible employment in the future.
If you are interested in addressing the huge problems that the world is going to be facing in the next generation, working in the automobile industry will be key to that.
I think the great thing about automotive engineering that many people probably don't realize is the different paths that you can take.
If you look at where the automotive industry is going now, what a dynamic change. We're transitioning from combustion engines being the only form of propulsion to all electric motors driving the car.
I love my job. You always hear it that if you pick something you like to do, then it's no longer a job, it's a hobby. It's very exciting. I get to work with people from around the globe.
I've always loved my job. I've worked for General Motors since I was a freshman in college, and this is the only place I've ever wanted to be because every single day I know when I go to work I'm going to be challenged with something new.
I love being an engineer, and I love the challenges, and I love the rewards, and I love to know that I am making a difference in people's lives around the globe.
If I were a student entering college right now, I would rush to a school that has an EcoCAR program. This is exactly the type of hands-on experience that students need to fully understand the coursework they're going to have in engineering and really be able to be productive members of the industry immediately upon graduation.
EcoCAR has provided me with the advantage of I'm getting sort of a sneak peek at the real world before getting there. So by the time I get a job, I've already been through a professional design process. It's not like doing a homework problem. I've already done real design work, used the real tools that they use in industry.
The teams that are competing in the EcoCAR, you are the future. So make it work and make it right.
I love what I do. This is awesome. I'm going to do this every day for the rest of my life.